Thank you for watching WISD TV. My name is Dale Caffey with more of what's making news at Waco ISD. I'm on the campus of University High School inside the greenhouse with some great news. I'm joined by Teresa Jensen. She's an assistant store manager with the Lowe's store at the corner of Franklin and New Road here in Waco. And David Ellis is the ACE After School Coordinator. And the great news is a Lowe's gift to this school, specifically to this greenhouse. Talk about that, Teresa.
Well, Lowe's has a program called Toolbox for Education, and basically with that program, schools submit an application where they're able to receive grants, and this school actually happened to receive one of those grants this year.
Now, it's my understanding that this Toolbox for Education is pretty much nationwide.
Yes, we actually had 559 schools that did receive the grant, and Lowe's issued $2.4 million in grants to these schools.
Right. It's so good to see Lowe's involved in the community. Talk about another way that they're involved. I think you were talking about a hero program.
Yes, Lowe's does have a Lowe's for Hero program, and basically what it is it's more store involvement where the store associates actually get the opportunity to go work on a project that is also awarded by Lowe's, that they're able to go and assist and actually be hands-on. So really neat program. We've done a couple different programs that our stores have been able to be involved in, so it's been very successful for us.
I know that your grant is going to be used a lot by some of the students, like the ones behind us here in the after-school program, as they learn about growing vegetables and things of that nature, something that I guess is near and dear to the hearts of all the folks over at Lowe's.
Yes, it is, and you know, it's very rewarding to see that this is what has come from the grants, and it's neat to be a part of that and be involved in that program. So
wonderful. Teresa Jensen, thank you so much. Thank the folks at Lowe's for us, because this grant is really special.
Yes, thank you guys. We're happy to be a part of it.
Okay, we're going to turn now and talk to David Ellis, who kind of oversees the ACE After School program here. And a couple of the girls behind us are working on some plants. They're two of quite a few students who are involved in this greenhouse. Talk about what you try to do with this greenhouse.
Well, we want them to learn where their food comes from, what they eat, where it comes from, how it comes to be. The majority of my kids have never really grown anything, done any kind of gardening, and so we want to teach them where that comes from.
Talk generically about the after-school program and how valuable it is, not only here at University High School, but throughout the city.
Throughout the district, yes. There's an after-school program at most of the schools, and we give the kids a place to go and help them with academics, help them with enrichment, this would be a part of that, college and career readiness, as well as parental involvement.
Okay, let's talk about this Lowe's gift, because I know that you have to be smiling really big today about receiving this substantial gift.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. We started in the greenhouse with not very much, and needed some supplies. We're working with the local extension office, and they've helped us with this, and they're coming out to volunteer. And we just put in the application and said we wanted to build a school garden, starting with the greenhouse, and $3,300 will be coming from Lowe's to help us further the work here at the greenhouse.
And the students involved in the after-school program not only get to see things become plants from seeds and then produced vegetation, but they also get to enjoy some of the fruits of their labor.
They certainly do. They've gotten to eat a number of things that have come out of the greenhouse, which is new for them, and they're a little skeptical at first. You pick off a piece of a lettuce or spinach or something and say, you can actually eat this, and it's a little surprising to them. They think most of their food comes from the store. So anyway, we're teaching them something new and giving them a new experience, and quite a few of them are enjoying it.
Right, and I would imagine with the organic way you're growing things here, some of this stuff is better for them than what they would get at the store.
It certainly is, and they see where it comes from, and they take it from the seed to the soil, and then and watch it come up. And so it's exciting to watch them do that and see that.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations again and on this great grant and a great program, a great after-school program.
Well, thank you very much. We're excited about it.
Okay, once again, this is David Ellis. This is Teresa Jensen. We're celebrating the fact that Lowe's has given a substantial gift to the greenhouse here at University High School. You've seen the girls behind us work on those plants as we were doing these interviews, so let's go catch up with them now and talk to them about growing their own vegetables here at University High School. Michelle and Denasia have been working in the garden while we were doing our previous interviews, and we're going to catch up with them now and talk to them about what they've done so far in the garden this past semester and as we head into the spring semester. Talk about what you enjoy most about the garden.
Well, I get to grow things on my own, start from seeds, start from scratch, and I get to taste what I grow.
Great. Had you had any experience doing your own gardening at home?
No, not at all. This would be my first time really growing anything.
Really? So tell me about that experience of for the first time having your own garden and growing your own plants and eating what you grew.
Well, I started off with spinach at first, and I thought it wasn't going to grow. I sat there and said it wasn't going to grow for about 2 weeks, and then the third week came and it started sprouting with the little plants coming out, and then after that it just grew into a big old plant of food that we eat.
Wonderful, Michelle. Tell me about some of the other plants that you've grown and you've tried eating.
Chives, I've tried that. They're good. They have the nice taste. Tastes kind of bitter at first because you're growing it on your own and it's not store-bought, but it also has a good taste of rich and nutritions. Yes, sir.
Very good, Michelle. And Denasia, come on over here also. Same question for you. Tell me about your experience with gardens before the after-school program.
I actually had no experience whatsoever before here.
Really? So did this sort of open your eyes and offer you a new perspective on how plants are grown and how food gets to the grocery store?
It actually did, and it taught me that I can do stuff on my own without anybody else's help. Like, I can come out here and do this.
Now, where would you be without the after-school program here at University High School?
I would probably be at home doing nothing or watching TV.
Watching TV, and instead, it would seem to me, by the smile on your face, you look forward to after school each day that you're here with Mr. Ellis.
I absolutely do.
Tell me about, I understand that not only are you growing the plants, but the boxes that the soil is in, that the plants are growing in, you also had a part of that. Talk about that.
We built our boxes from scratch, and we recycle our boxes so nothing's used. And we do it all by ourselves, and we use the wood shop's work, so it's actually pretty cool. I learned how to have a drill and not hurt anybody with it.
There you go. Not only learning how to garden, but learning how to use power tools.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, girls, congratulations on a great project here. Anything else you want to add about how much you enjoy coming to this after-school program?
Well, I enjoy it because it keeps me out of trouble. I have nothing to do at home, so what better to do than grow your own stuff and get to eat it yourself?
Wonderful. How about you, Denasia?
Well, I'm happy that I come home and I'm just like, I have stuff I'm going in the garden, I'm going to bring it home, and so everybody can taste it, and it's just like something new that I'm kind of like, if I want to go out in the summer and plant my own lettuce, I can.
Wonderful. One more question for both of you, okay? This is a greenhouse. And so here we are in January doing a segment, and it's pretty steamy in here right now. What do you think about working in a greenhouse? We all have beads of sweat on our foreheads. You probably do this every day, and you come out here. Does that bother you?
Well, no, not at all. When I know I get to do something that I finally get to love after so many times of hearing my parents say it's good to do something that you like, and I really like growing stuff. Instead of going to the grocery store and taking it myself and paying for it, I'd rather grow it and just get it for free.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Michelle. And how about the heat, Denasia?
It actually, once you start in here, you don't realize it until after you walk outside and you're just like, wow, it was hot in there.
Yeah, it feels like an air conditioner outside.
Yeah. So you don't notice it. Like, if you really just love being in here and you love doing what you do, you don't notice the heat at all.
Great. Girls, thank you so much. Congratulations on a great program. Once again, we are at the greenhouse here at University High School and talking to some great students who are learners today, leaders tomorrow.